Okay, as I talked about in the 126 video, for you all students in the 126S class, you will have pretty much everything's the same as what we're doing in 126, except for those extra assignments that I spoke of. Okay, so what we've done, or what I've done, is to give you just some intro practice for certain topics. So you'll see here if you go to the graded homework, you do these. Now, it's not going to come up on your grade book because, it would show up as zeros for the rest of the class. So I'll deal with that at the end of the semester. Basically, as long as you do those assignments and pass the class, you pass the 126S part. So your grade, and let me show you what I'm talking about with your syllabus. So there is a syllabus again for both courses. So, it's a co-requisite. It goes along with the course. Everything else is the same. My office is at Leestown, phone, office hours, all that. And it's about logging in, activity completion. Okay. So you've got to complete all 126 only activities and exam reviews to get all your credit for the 126S course. You must pass the 126 in order to be eligible. So therefore, that's 50% of your grade. So if you do everything else, you only get 50. So passing the 126 gives you 50 points, and completing 80% of your assignments gives you the other 40, and your exam reviews gives you the other 10. Okay, so that is the deal with that. So your only difference, again, let me go through this again in your graded homework, is that you are doing extra assignments. Now, I try to not make it so it's so overwhelming. Most of the time, it's less than 10 questions. Hopefully, they're refreshers, helping you with certain topics. Okay, I'm not going to click on anything because I don't want to start them yet, but that's what you have. So you'll have to complete all these and the assignments. That's the only difference between the 126 students and the 126S students. Now, last semester was the first time we offered this course, and I will say I had a very high success rate. I think out of the roughly 20 students I had, I think only 3 or 4 didn't make it. Now, some dropped and some failed, but for the most part, I think it seemed to work well. But what you've got to do is you've got to make sure that you don't procrastinate. Give yourself plenty of time, to do all this work. Do it all. And I think, and ask questions when you need help, just like everybody should be asking questions. Okay. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Okay. So that's about it. So good luck to you, and get started.